Have you ever considered a cat?
No, I'm going to single out and call out small dog owners.
Yeah. In some places, dogs can be quite the treat.
Yeah.
What's your stance on that?
Kia ora.
Kia ora.
Welcome to NOIS.
NOIS.
No one is safe.
And no topic continues to remain safe, except I think today I'm feeling very safe and cuddly. With our two special guests, one returning, one new.
One returning guest, one new guest.
One very new
Tonye,
guest.
please introduce our guest.
Oh, well, we have, I'll say, the man of the moment, Bailey. Hello. So we have cute Bales down here. Let's see, Bailey is Blake's first son, who is in the studio with us today. And Blake is returning back on a different topic.
On a much different topic.
So tell us a bit, Blake, you tell us a little bit about Bailey, how you got around to...
Sure. This dopey boy, we got probably 2 years ago. We picked him up as a rescue because our old girl at that time, she was getting quite old.
Yeah.
And our last dog was Rosie. And she was a black Labrador. She was getting quite old and decrepit, so we thought we'd get her a friend.
Aw, you're a cute friend.
So we did have a look around, and Karen, my wife, she was the one who instigated it, of course.
Yeah.
And so we were having a look around, and we went to look at a couple of dogs, and this boy, Karen seemed to get fixated on.
Aww.
I can see why.
Yeah, he's a little cutie.
I'm fixated, and I'm not a huge dog fan, but I like dogs.
Oh well,
I can
we thought Hoana was not a cute dog fan until we went through all her photos. She literally has like 50 photos with different dogs, cuddling them dogs. I was like, are any of these dogs yours? She's like, no, I don't know why I'm holding all these dogs. So she clearly has a thing for dogs subconsciously somewhere in there.
He's a cutie. I think it was the eyes.
Oh, definitely the eyes.
Yeah, he's got bright orange eyes.
Yeah.
So anyway, we yes, thank you. So we went to have a look at him, and we met him, and he was fairly wild. And excitable and pretty untrained. And she was like, "Yep,
let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's take
this is the one."
Yeah, it's been 2 years now, really.
Nice.
And he's about 4 years old on average.
We don't know for sure.
So with rescue dogs, it's always quite hard for them to determine exactly how old. Oh, Bailey wants some of my Baileys.
Oh,
I think Bailey likes the smell of my Baileys. Yes,
anything with sugar in it for sure.
Oh, look at you go. He is not letting down. He's like, come on, give us a sip, will you?
Buddy.
It might make you a bit sick.
Yeah, it's not for dogs.
No, this is an adult strength.
Buddy, hey, lie down.
Adult human.
Lie down.
He's like, oh, you better have something did better for me. And
nice.
And he's, what breed is he? Sorry,
he's on the age front. We think he was 2.5 when we got him, but we can't be 100% sure. And he got, he really likes that.
Yes. I don't blame him. That's what I do when I see a bottle of Baileys. I and get a bit excited.
You do.
Was it coffee liqueur or something, isn't it?
Irish cream liqueur.
That's it. That's the one. So
Bailey knows he has his tastes all right. This is it.
But anyway, so we think 2.5 when we got him, which is so he's probably.
So he'll be coming up to 4. Nice. You're a big boy for 4, and he's a very hearty 4, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Yeah, he's a big boy. He's 40 kgs. So we actually got him tested.
Like an actual Ancestry.com testing.
DNA tested. Yep, because we had no idea.
Yeah. And, there was a lab in there somewhere because of his colour.
Yeah. We didn't know how much, so we suspected collie, but we didn't know.
Yeah.
And he's about 60% Labrador, 30% collie, and 10%, or the rest, Patagonian sheepdog.
Oh wow!
But to be fair, that's probably just New Zealand working breed generic mix, because Ancestry doesn't have all of those breeds on them.
Of course,
So it's just this placeholder, really. It's the rest.
Oh.
So we know at least what sort of 90% of it is.
Yeah, nice. Before we crack on, I just want to say a huge thank you to our sponsors, Tui Medical. As you know, Blake's been here before, and Blake is part of the Tui family also. So if you do need urgent care, dentist, GP,
TUI
Yeah,
Allied. We've started dropping the TUI Allied in
Allied.
there
Don't forget
for your
to,
physio
log on to their
and allied health needs.
Allied Health, yes. They have a website, www.tuimedical.co.nz, or pop into any of their clinics.
The links will be attached here somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
So do you want to crack us in on the...
I do. I've got a couple of questions for you, Blake. So,
Yes.
when it comes to pets, so clearly you have a dog.
Yes.
I'm sure you've had other pets in your lifetime. Do you think we need them in our lives?
I think they can enrich lives. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we need them? Not necessarily. And I think we have to be mindful of what our situation is in our lives before we go ahead and jump into the responsibility of owning a dog.
Yeah.
But I think most people should consider having them. Especially if you're rural or you've got lots of space.
Yes.
And I'm thinking specifically about dogs, of course.
Yeah.
Cats, maybe you can a little bit more town friendly than
Yeah.
some dogs are. And
Yeah.
small dogs, of course, are a little bit more town friendly than big boys like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yes, I think they can enrich our lives, and I think many people use them as a little bit of child prep.
Yeah,
Oh,
which I can
definitely.
see now, because even when I was up there, and I'm like, with kids, you can't have anything, nothing is yours anymore.
No.
Yeah.
And I'm having my cracker, and he's like, I'm like, well, there you go. You just, guess it's not mine anymore.
There's no privacy.
There's no
Yeah.
fun, it
Follows
was
you to
so
the
cute.
toilet,
Oh, yeah.
Looks at you while
Yeah.
you're in the shower.
If I go to the toilet and he's not in the room, he'll stand outside of the
And
room.
wait.
Waiting and
He'll
whining.
whine. He'll be
He'll
like,
whine.
what are you doing in there without me?
Buddy.
He's like,
Yeah.
I want to be in there with you.
Oh, he's like,
Yeah.
you guys don't embarrass me right now. He's like, I only did that one time.
Like every time. Yeah.
I definitely agree. But obviously, there's the companionship aspect,
Yeah,
which,
yeah.
and I've wanted to be a pet person, but I feel like they need a lot of attention. Oh, I'm getting licked now. This is the
think-
most attention
I
I've
think
gotten in a while.
Sometimes
Really?
you just need to shop around a little bit.
Yeah.
Lots of different dogs are different. They're all different breeds behave differently, and
definitely.
it depends on what you're looking for in life. Like,
Oh, you want to go out
go
there?
out and play. Yeah, you just
Well,
played.
You've
played.
played. It's like, look at it. The sun is out there and there's things.
Lie down for a second.
Buddy.
Lie down.
Good boy.
There you go.
Yeah, so obviously, going on, you're clearly more of a dog person. Have you ever considered a cat?
No, I'm not a cat person.
Really? Not at all.
Not at all.
No.
Why is that? Why do you think people have these differences? Because
Yeah.
I know why I do not like cats.
I think with a dog lives with you. A dog can be your best friend.
Yeah.
And a dog can give you love and affection. And I'm sure cats can do those things too.
In a scratchy way.
But I think a dog lives with you, but you live with a cat.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
God, that's so
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, I
It's
feel.
quite narcissistic.
Do you know what? I realized something. And I'm always wondering, I think that I'm a dog person because they're all cuddly and lovey and but I realized why I don't like cats. I feel like in the personality that I am a cat.
Yeah. And cats don't always get on that well.
Yeah,
with other
I
cats,
feel like
you know?
I'm a cat. It's my way.
Yeah.
You are in my world. Like the way a cat is living, just like you said, you are in their world, you're in their space.
Everyone is in your world.
No, this is it. So I was like, maybe is that why I don't like cats? I relate to them so much because I know what they're thinking.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm thinking.
But then with a dog, a dog would be cool with that. They'd be like, "Oh, this is your world, okay."
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm just
They're
glad
a
to be a part of it.
that's
Yeah.
right.
They're a bit more
That's right.
compassionate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's why I like dogs for in terms of the companionship question. I think that's dogs for me.
Yeah.
There's lots of other pets out there, but dogs can interact with you in a way
Yeah,
that most
they
other animals will.
can't.
Yeah.
The expressions and the intelligence that they have is just blows my mind
But
sometimes.
then if you want a really cuddly dog, you can get breeds of dogs, especially the smaller ones that are a bit more chill and cuddly and
Oh, I
don't need
f-
as much walking. and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and yeah, buddy. Well,
Where's my treats?
yeah, there's
you
your
go.
treat.
Like, do you think that there's a point when we're talking about companionship and these relationships with a dog? Do you think it can become a bit unhealthy? Do you think? Do you
Yeah.
see and you hear stories of where it could, be a bit unhealthy?
Yeah, you always hear stories. You can see I think there's probably two types of unhealthy relationships, the way I see it, especially with dogs.
Yeah.
There's the no training, taking on a lot more than you can physically manage. Especially like inexperienced dog owners who go in and get a really hard to train, really difficult dog breed, like
because they haven't done their research.
Or something that has the potential to be quite aggressive. Because pit bulls and staffies and the dogs with the lockjaw, they can be really, really lovely dogs if you train them properly and if you walk them and exercise them and do all the right things with them and give them a good upbringing. But often those dogs are brought in for status reasons and experienced owners. That's a very unhealthy relationship with dogs, and you can create very aggressive dogs. Which are all over the news. But I think there's probably another type of very unhealthy relationship.
Oh, I want to hear this part.
Yeah, same.
And that's the over-doting dog owner who doesn't set boundaries,
who feels, eats with the dog eats out of its mouth, they're kissing the dog and they're drinking from the dog's water bowl and the people who like sharing the ice cream and they're like
exactly,
and have this intimate relationship with this animal like it were an actual child, which it's not.
And I think that's the other type of unhealthy, and I'm going to single out and call out small dog owners.
They
are probably the group that does that the most.
Yes.
Although I've seen it in big dogs too. It's not exclusive.
What about the girls who just get a dog to post Instagram pictures?
I guess that comes into a little bit more of neglectful ownership if you're going to be down that line. So, if you're going to get a dog, it's a commitment. It's like having a child, right? You can't just walk away and leave it alone. And if you do that, it will play up, it will misbehave, and it will cause problems. So, if you're getting it just to for a snapshot or just to show your friends, you've got to remember that that's like 2-3% of the time. You've still got to care for it the remaining 97% of the time.
Exactly. So true.
That's the only thing, and it's like it's good training in that respect as responsibility training. My first dog was at 16. So.
What kind of dog was that?
That was Rosie.
The last.
You had Rosie for that long.
14 years.
Holy crap.
And that was my first dog. But my parents had dogs, so it's not like the first
Your
dog
first
I've been around. It's just the
first dog that you owned from the get-go.
So, I had plenty of experience, do's and don'ts. How to train. Managing difficult behaviour. Though, there were a few new challenges, but only a few.
Obviously, pets are there's a cultural thing around them and a societal thing, and it varies in different places in the world. Some places, different animals are worshipped. Some places, different animals are snacks. What's your take on that? Like, what do you feel like? In some places, dogs can be quite the treat. What do you? How does that, what's your stance on that? I know this might be a little bit of an iffy one, but it has to be an iffy question, Blake.
Actually, I have some experience in this.
Oh my! Because I know you have a bit. You've been on that Asian side of the.
I've travelled.
He does.
I've travelled.
Yes, Blake has one or two fevers up his sleeve. Yes.
Yes, I've travelled. I would say.
How did you find that?
Culturally, I'm kind of the opinion, having travelled around the world and experienced all these different cultures, is when you're in a culture that's different to yours, you just acclimatise. And you morph to be respectful of that culture. And I've eaten dog in China.
Oh my god.
How did it taste?
It's pretty good.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. But
it's like, what did you just say?
There's a lot of questions, right, about animal brutality. And yes, those are all valid concerns. But at the end of the day, when you're in a country and this is their norm, we can't go out and say
and enforce your own
our views on them. Right?
Yes, of course.
And we can think that, and that's fine. But we're not going to stop them doing it just because we don't like it.
Yes.
And so anyway, I've been to that area and experienced it, and it's just that they just have a different relationship with animals. To us.
That's really interesting. I love that.
And that's fine, and that's totally fine.
Their culture.
That's their culture. That's their thing, and that's fine. There's some aspects of that we'd all want to improve, like dogs being kept in cages, but that's true of chickens and cows and sheep and
and all the other kind of animals. Yes, because there are people who have, and that leads on to another question: is if you had any other type of pet, like let's say they had no limits, in the world, what pet do you think you'd like to have gotten?
No limits?
Yeah.
No limits.
And no worldly limits whatsoever. You had all the time and money at your disposal and all the trainers and all the
space
and all the
everything.
I think, well, one, I would definitely have a dog.
Yes.
Even if I had the choice of everything else in the world, I would still have a dog. But I could fancy a panda.
Oh, yes, they're so cute and they're so silly.
And you can give them big cuddles.
Yeah.
And they're so sloth-like, so they'll just sit there and chew bamboo.
Oh, I thought of this question quite well. I think, and I've tried to get...
I actually know the answer already.
I want an alpaca.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Here, my wife really wants an alpaca.
I want them, and I don't mind
it.
anything.
House and an alpaca and it can live at your house.
Yeah. I want an alpaca because they have like the cute little hair. I'll give you like cute haircuts as well. I'll give you some cute bangs.
Oh, you two should get together.
Yeah, I love. I know. You see, Karen is always like, look, us Tauruses, we know what it's about.
Yeah.
Well, Hoana, what would be your?
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe,
it's like a fish.
Maybe oh my god, I just have to take a foot. Yeah, this is just super cute.
Living his...
I'd probably say like
tarantula.
No, definitely not. I don't like them. That's scary. Oh, look, maybe just a palomino horse.
Oh, yeah, you do like horses. They're the little dwarfy ones.
No, not the dwarfy ones.
Is that the...
Scare me.
Oh, she doesn't like dwarfs. She doesn't like small. She's afraid of dwarfs.
Just a blonde.
Like those kind of blonde, golden, like
tanned,
Bailey's colour.
Yeah, like Bailey's colour. So tanned body with luscious blonde hair.
But horses are like...
very expensive to look after.
Well, and you've got all the assets, right?
Yeah.
In this theoretical scenario.
Well, this is it. Yeah. I don't like any
injuries. Right?
Yeah, I don't like any animal that's way bigger than me and just too, jolty.
Yeah. They're a bit unpredictable.
Yeah, any animal like birds, anything that's just jolty, just
wrong way
and it just puts me on edge.
You look to them wrong, they bite
and then
you.
I can't. Yeah. I mean, I definitely have had snakes, and they're okay. I've gotten bitten a few times, and I've had lizards. I've had bearded dragons.
Couldn't do snakes.
I love snakes, and they crawl over you. They look for your warm spots, and they just go and cuddle in there.
I would get bitten, and I would kill the snake.
I love snakes, and I had a bearded dragon. They were so docile, and they climb on you, and they all these reptiles like heat, so you mistake that heat for affection. And, it's not. That's not why he's hugging you. He's looking. He's just tapping your heat. Yeah.
Cool. There's a trade-off there.
Yeah, well, this is it. It's not. This is not unconditional love. But I'll tell myself that.
Yeah.
I was going to ask actually what you guys thought, what the most bizarre pet would be. That you've heard of. Talking about all of these other random animals.
Well, I mean, it'd be hard for us to find a weirder pet owner than Michael Jackson, right?
Oh yeah, well he had like a zoo, didn't he?
Yeah, full zoo. Could you call them pets? I'm not sure.
Yeah, because they were all in cages. I think a weird pet would be something like I've known somebody who has a sloth.
Oh, sloths are cool.
I don't know. It's like you're like here, buddy. You're like here, buddy, and then 5 business days later, he's still coming. You're like, come on, boy.
You just pop him on your shoulder, and then he's just with you for the day.
It's just
really cool.
And I'm too impatient for it. It's like you're like, hello, buddy, and it's like.
That's like my...
Is that your idea? There's docile and there's that.
It's like I'm sitting on the sofa and then I'll just plonk him there and he'll just
be there.
And I'll watch a whole episode of The Crown.
And it hasn't moved.
And he's still going to be right there.
He's still trying to react to the first scene.
That's right.
Oh yes, so that's cool. Yeah, what would your bizarre pet for you be?
Oh, to be fair, I'm probably gonna get some haters for this, but I don't like people who have like rats as pets.
Oh my god, I forgot to tell you.
When they have like,
I did have a gerbil. Me and Groot had 2 gerbils.
Yeah,
we went through a lot of pets actually.
I think I had fish. Fish are fun.
Yes, we had
fine.
fish though. We had turtles too here.
Turtles.
Yeah. They were cute.
Fish is basically just like
the easy.
They're like
Pokemon
ornaments,
cards,
really.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
they're like literally,
It's
you're
like
just
the Pokemon
collecting them at
cards,
this
just
point.
Putting them all in a box.
Yeah, literally. You know, you drop a few feeds in there every week.
And then one fish gets a bit big for its boots and eats all the other fish.
But,
and then
you
you have to
know,
get some more fish.
And that's the most excitement you get out of them. But yeah, oh yeah, no, that's cute. That's cute. Yeah, no, I think pets are definitely an important part of life, is what I've come to realize. And I think it's really key that people know that they're like an addition to your life.
They're part of the family.
Yeah, they're an addition, you know, and should be treated, you know, as such, loved, and you should have the time.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I felt that I needed that I don't have.
I think you absolutely have to have time. And
Yeah.
I think, you know, we should probably go through his origin story a little bit, eh?
Oh yeah.
Because like he's probably a good, you know, example case. So I don't know if this is gonna translate too well on camera, but I can show you guys at least. And you can,
Yes, and then we can.
because he was quite heavily abused when he was found,
Oh, Boba.
and you can still see the evidence.
Oh, like that line.
Oh.
Yeah, there. Yeah, and on this side, sorry, bud.
Oh, I can see that line. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it like a rope?
Yeah, so he was chained
tied
up.
up. Yeah,
He was
chained up.
chained up. Most of it's gone now around the front, which is good. But he was chained up and tied up and left to die.
Oh.
And somebody just happened to drive past
Sorry.
and seen him, and from the vets nearby, and they dropped him off.
Bet he was like very skinny.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
You
You didn't need.
We'll see
you
if
didn't
we can send
deserve
over
that.
some of the photos.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
He
'cause
was.
it's a story and a half.
Yeah, he was 20 kgs, so he
Oh.
was
Half
less than
the
half
size.
the weight that he is now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't have it good there, did you?
No, and he was like
Yeah.
super skittish.
Good boy.
He still has it now, so like I say, there's just a few little quirks still hanging around.
Yeah.
We've done a lot with him, but seagulls. So obviously they'd come down to attack him when he was tied up.
So he's afraid of
Seagulls, yeah.
like
full of
Yeah.
birds though, or
Full
just
bird.
No,
seagulls?
just seagulls. Yeah, just seagulls. All other birds are fine.
Yeah.
And he'll freak out
Wow.
if seagulls are flying up above.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's one of the few.
No
really
seagulls
bad
here,
ones.
buddy.
Yeah.
I don't like them either.
No, it's one of the few ones left. But anyway, so he was found tied up, 20 kgs, you know, clearly heavily abused, you know, weary of human beings.
You're safe now. You're safe.
So someone seen him, just happened to be driving past.
Yeah.
So what's the process? So they're taken into a rescue house, like a rescue farm where all dogs go when they're...
No, he was a little bit different than the standard, I guess, because I don't think he was listed on a rescue website. I think it was Hamilton Rescue, off the top of my head.
Okay, yeah.
But he wasn't like housed or anything in a facility. So he got to the vets. The vets took him on. I think there was a friend or maybe a family member of one of the vets that took him temporarily while they waited to rehome him.
Yeah.
Because he got his testicles taken off and all the rest of it, which just helps a little bit with future training.
Yeah.
And
Doesn't it just?
Oh,
yeah.
have a few lads that might need that.
Yeah, that's right.
Come on, buddy.
Poor boy.
Yeah.
I feel for him.
Yeah.
And yeah, they just put him up on the website, and they did. You know, they've done some walking with him. They've done some basic training.
Some basics,
just to try and get him a little bit calmer, so
that he can be housed. Yeah.
So how long was he in this
sort of limbo state?
that limbo?
About 6 months.
Oh,
'Cause
wow.
They had to because he was, you know, when they're that skinny.
You want to
right,
get
They have to really work on
They have to
getting
work
his
on it.
health back.
and they have to feed him, but they have to feed him in a specific way. So
Yeah,
they
so you
can't
don't-
just overload it.
Yeah.
straight away.
Yeah.
So they had
That's
to
a
go through-
graduate, the
Yeah.
feeding and...
Yeah, so he had at least like 3 to 4 months of rehab to get him back into a healthy weight range before he could even be rehomed. And he probably had 3 months sitting on the websites and stuff, waiting to be rehomed. And because, which is quite typical, boy dogs tend to rehome slower than girl dogs.
than the bitches.
And also, the older they are, the longer they take to get rehomed as well.
Really?
Yeah, because they've formed habits and stuff when they're, and then most people, it's because they're all just too old, and people like them young.
Yeah, people like them young, and they can
mold them,
a little bit more. But, but in some ways it was good because he was a fairly blank slate.
Yeah.
Hey,
he's like, I want to run.
I know you want to run.
Yeah, we'll get you outside soon, buddy. So we're just going to the fun segment now, Blake. So, you ready?
I'm
So
ready.
our fun segment today is, how much do I know about my pet?
Okay.
So this is some trivia questions about doggy dogs, about the Baileys of the world.
Oh, this is where I fall down. Okay.
This is
So
it.
you'll do fine.
So we'll shoot the question at you. These are just some generalized questions. So, okay, so I'll give you question 1.
Okay.
What unique feature on a dog's body is just as unique as the human fingerprint?
Okay. Just as unique. Okay, and I assume their fur pattern is not one thing.
No.
Okay. What have you got that's unique on your body? Nothing. Nose?
Yes. Actually,
right.
yep.
That's
Their
good.
nose print is there.
Nose print. That makes sense.
See, Daddy got it right.
Yeah.
He knows more than
Lucky.
he thought. Yeah. Hoana, hit you with the next one.
Question number 2 for the fun segment. Where is the only place that dogs have sweat glands?
Sweat glands. It's not their bum, is it?
Nope.
No.
No.
They do have glands in their bum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they will have.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
I got this one wrong.
Okay, what is it?
fair.
Tell me.
It's also not their nose. I was going to say the pads of their paws.
Is that right?
Yep.
Ah, you sweat out of your paws.
Yeah, good boy.
Thank you.
How many eyelids does?
I was like, is that a treat?
How many eyelids do dogs have? I did not know this one.
Well, I would have said just 2, but because I don't think they don't have the false eyelids.
They have the sides. So they have 3.
They have 3.
Yeah, so they have an upper eyelid, a lower eyelid, and the third eyelid called a haw, which is hidden in the
Haw.
corner of the eye.
Yeah, which is
Check it out.
interesting.
Right, thank you. Hey, thank you.
Okay, question number 4. Which German breed
Good boy.
of dog translate to badger dog?
Badger dog. Schnauzer?
No, but that's close because that's in the same. Well, I know of
Family.
dogs, in the same family. The dachshund.
Dachshund. Oh no, I think Schnauzers.
Oh, is that
Dachshunds are
the
quite
same?
different.
Oh, they're different.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Schnauzers
Shows how
are
much I know.
The one with
Schnauzers are the little ones with the
Oh,
little
Oh,
ears.
the moustache.
Yeah, I like those
They look
ones.
like Scottish terriers or
Yeah,
something.
Yeah.
similar. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So many.
The Dachshunds are the little sausage
dogs.
Yeah.
Oh.
That makes sense. Badger dog because they send them down into holes.
Oh.
Yeah.
To
That's why
like
they're
to
so
catch.
skinny.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Rabbitting. I'm sure
Yeah.
it's rabbitting or fox hunting.
Or fox hunting, going to the foxholes and rabbit holes. Ah, yeah.
Cute.
Yeah, that's why they're shaped like that.
Shaped like a little sausage.
Yeah.
Not because it's a.
No, but it's a sausage dog.
The badger. though.
Badger, yeah, that's the. And the last question,
Last question.
the last one for the money. Dogs are known for their incredible sense of smell, but how many taste buds do they have compared to humans who have about 9,000 taste buds? How many taste buds? Around how many taste buds do you think a
On their
dog?
tongue. Okay, well, I think dogs probably have more smell than taste. So like
And humans have 9,000.
9,000, but they got bigger tongues than us too.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe a little bit more. Maybe. Okay, a little bit less. I got the hint. Okay, we're a little bit less. 6,000.
No, surprisingly, they have 1,700.
Is that it?
Yeah, they only have 17.
Anything, mate.
Yeah, this is
It's
it.
a wonder you like treats.
Yeah, he doesn't eat anything. He's like eating grass.
That explains
awesome.
so much with standard dog behavior.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's some other dog's poo.
That's why I'm licking it up. I can't read. I can only taste the good bits.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah.
They had corn for the fun.
That's it. I can taste the corn and nothing else. Oh, nice.
Oh, cute. Yeah.
No,
So
it's cute.
that was a cute little fun episode with our cutest guests.
Yeah, thank you.
And we're so glad you were able to take some time out of your busy day because Blake is a daddy now. Twice. Daddy 3 times over now, it sounds like. To a beautiful little girl. So we obviously are so appreciative of you popping in to see us today. We'll do that. Do you have any last little bits, Blake? Any shout outs? Anything you want to...
My only shout out is I highly recommend you look at getting a pet that's right for you.
Yeah.
But just have a big think about it before you take the dive. You
Yeah.
know what you're heading in for. Make
Yeah.
sure you're willing to commit to the responsibility.
Ability, yeah.
But otherwise, they will enrich your lives and make you happier.
Yeah.
Definitely. Super cool. If you like this episode, you can also check out episode 23 from season 2 where we had Blake here talking about something a little bit
very
different.
different.
That topic was tough guy and it was about men's health and to be fair, you're still a man, and still a man.
Well, I'll tell you what, he hasn't been neutered. He hasn't been
You've
neutered.
actually proven more that you are you're a
all-rounded,
great man.
yeah.
You're an all-round great man. So thank you once again for joining us. We really do.
And you too, Bailey.
Yeah, and you, Bailey. You've been an absolute star.
Such a good boy today.
Start
Yeah.
of the show, aren't you, bud?
Yeah. Oh.
Thank you.
So thank you guys, obviously, for tuning in with us today. With Blake and Bailey as we discussed the topics on Paws for Thought. That's actually
Pause
the
for
topic.
thought.
Pause for thought.
Yeah, that's actually the
Pause for thought.
topic today.
Thank you.
Do like and subscribe to the link below. Equally, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, on all those main platforms. We are also on Spotify if you do not want to see our cute faces, which would make you very weird.
Thank you once again.
Thank you.
We will see you next time.
Bye. Say bye, Bailey. Bye.
Bye, Bailey.
Bye, buddy.